カラーライトセラピストの清水雅子です。先日12月12日ですけれども、ガブリエルさんの主催で、オンライン無料プレセミナーが開催されました。こちらのプレセミナーはですね、来年1月から本格的な、オンラインワークショップがスタートするんですけれども、世界8カ国かなのカラーライトセラピストが集結して、1ヶ月に2回ぐらいのペースでですね、いろんな国のいろんなカラーライトセラピーを体験できる、ワークショップが開催されます。でその、お披露目として、今回12月12日に、無料オンラインプレセミナーが開催されました。世界中ね、22カ国、日本からも30人近い方のね、ご参加くださいまして、トータルで100人近い参加者の方々と、画面を通してではありますけれども触れ合うことができてとても楽しい時間でした。日本のご参加くださいました皆様も夜遅い時間でしたのにね、ありがとうございました。ただね、ご参加くださった方はねお分かりかと思いますが、全て英語でしたので、なんとなく分かるっていうねところも多分色のね知識持ってらっしゃると、色が出てくるとこういうこと言ってるかなって、分かるところはあったと思うんですけれども、細かいところがねやはり理解しにくいという、ことだと思うので、今回、12月12日の、プレセミナーの動画に、テロップね和訳でテロップをつけましたので、しっかり、世界中のねセラピストさんの思いであるとか、あと、それぞれの方が使っているツールをね説明してたりもしますので、世界中ではどんなカラーライトセラピーやってるのかなっていうね、そのあたり、触れ合って、しっかりね見ていただけたらと思います。ではお楽しみください。どうぞ。
Maybe Lynn, can you show yourself, please, or say something?
Hi, here I am.
Hi.
Hello.
This is Lynn from South Africa, Johannesburg. Lynn Potgieter is a communication specialist and a color therapist and creativity consultant. And I've discovered her actually through the internet, and we never met in person, but we met via Zoom and Skype and via email and chats. And lovely to having you here. And she is a specialist for color and creativity. She is an idea a minute kind of creative person that uses color to help people live healthier and happier and co-create with the universe. Published the book Get Color Conscious and Transform Your Experiences. And she does color readings and personal development consultations online and offline. Welcome, Lynn.
Thank you very much, Gabrielle. Thank you for this opportunity and welcome to everybody. And thank you for joining us on this Saturday afternoon. In South Africa, it's almost 4 o'clock. So today I would like to talk about color and creativity. And I think today is absolutely the perfect day to do that, as it is a 3-day. The 12th in numerology, the 1 and the 2 is a 3, and 3 is all about creativity. So a while back, I got interested in how does creativity link with color. I'm not talking about creativity as in painting or sculpting or writing. I'm talking about a holistic creativity. And that has also opened my eyes to the fact that we are at the moment, at this point in time, very blessed and fortunate that we can co-create with the universe, that we can co-create with life. In other words, we are definitely the captain of our ship. We can decide what we want to think, how we want to feel, how we want to respond, how we want to react. And whatever life throws at you, as happening all over the world at the moment, is unprecedented times. We decide with the universe, with life, with whatever is going on, what will the next step be? How will we feel about whatever happens? How will we react to it? What will we think about it? And so I have linked the different colors to the different pillars. I call them the 7 pillars of creativity, the 7 things that you need to constantly stay creative, stay in a creative state. Even if you think you are not creative, or you believe you don't have a creative bone in your body, we are all uniquely creative in our own way. But if you get your environment right, and I'm talking about the inner and the outer environment, if you get that right, you will always be creative. You will always be able to solve a problem and be up for the next challenge in a graceful, peaceful, and colorful manner. So I would like to show you just the 7 pillars of creativity that I've discovered. Is the color red. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So the first color is the color red, and that relates to or linked to or is associated with our physical environment. When I speak about physical environment, I talk about light and the quality of the light, the source of the light. It's very important that you have the right light to always stay creative. Then we also bring in a taste and smell. So how does it smell in your environment? Odors can be a stressor. And when we are stressed, we're not creative. We can also talk about the temperature. In South Africa, it's mostly very hot. So we have about 8 to 10 months of summer. And at the moment, I'm feeling very hot. And I can also feel that it is kind of a stressor for me. So it's quite important to become aware and conscious of what are you feeling. Are you hot, are you cold, or are you comfortable? Because that affects your creativity. Then, of course, the color in your environment. We all have a favorite color. We have the color, what I call the color of your heart. That color soothes you, it calms you, it inspires you. My house is I have all the colors of the rainbow because of that reason, because it depends how I want to feel, and then I go into that specific room. So when in your room or your space where you want to be creative, it's very important that you have the color of your heart in that room. But it does not only apply to our physical environment, it also applies to our bodies. And that's why I chose the red cherries, because food is an essential part of creativity. And so that nurtures and nourishes the body as well as the brain. Then the other thing that's very important for creativity is enough sleep. And I think because we are so, at the moment, so dependent on technology and almost becoming addicted to technology, it takes away our sleep and our restful sleep, our REM sleep. So that's something to become aware of. If you feel a little bit tired or stressed or anxious, make sure that you sleep enough. And this is the physical environment, one of the pillars to keep us creative. The second pillar, and this is the color orange, is our emotional landscape. If we feel down, if we feel a little bit depressed, if we feel anxious, we cannot create. The reason for that is that we give our energy, our mental, our emotional, our spiritual energy to our worries, to our challenges, instead of coming up with solutions. So it's very important that you check in with your emotional state when you have to make a decision, when you are facing a challenge. So the happier you are, the more creative you are. And all these statements that I'm making are based on research as well. I just link them to the colors. The third color is yellow. So your mindset and your beliefs are extremely important when it comes to creativity. If you believe that you are creative, whatever kind of creative you are, you will be creative. But the opposite is also true. If you think that you're not creative, you can't, you're always maybe asking someone else for advice, or you're blaming, then that will be the outcome. So what you put into your brain is going to be the outcome. So it's very important to also then check in with your mindset and your belief system, that yes, we can co-create with the universe. If you believe that the next moment you will find the inspiration and to solve a problem or to overcome a challenge. The fourth color is the green, and that color of creativity is about curiosity. If you are curious about life and about things and about people, you will always stay creative, because that sends you on a completely different path. It sends you in a direction and you become curious about what's happening around you. Another component that I feel of creativity and the green color is empathy and compassion, where you have empathy for yourself and compassion for yourself. And when that grows, that also then extends out into the world. So that curiosity is the fourth pillar of creativity. So whenever you feel a little bit down, or you believe that you are not creative, or your environment seems a bit stagnant, get the color green into your space and get curious about something, even if it's not one of your interests. It's amazing how that opens up a whole new world for you. The fifth color is the color blue, and it's about the expression. How do you express your creativity? Do you write? Do you speak? Do you teach? Do you dress creatively? Do you paint? Do you live it out, your creativity out in your house? It's very important to have an outlet, a creative outlet, because sometimes we have all these things inside us, whether it's in our heart or our mind or our body, and we're not letting it out. So very important to have that creative outlet. And at this point, I just want to say that my gift will be a creative block. So if you don't know what that creative block is, my gift will be to help you find that creative block so that you have the creative outlet, the expression of your kind of creativity. The sixth pillar of creativity is intuition. And we also live in a time where that's becoming more prominent. And I think we must really step into that. We must really dip our toes into the waters of intuition, where we just sit, stay, and believe and find that inspiration from within. And that can also then definitely lead you on a new, exciting route. So your sixth sense is definitely there. I think we should use it more. And when that inspiration comes, you live it out. You give expression once again to that intuition. And then the seventh color and the seventh pillar of creativity, the color violet, is about dreaming. And this is quite an interesting one. I spoke to a few. I used to do color therapy sessions at a psychiatric center here in Johannesburg. And one of the things that was really evident was that people do not allow themselves to dream. And I'm not talking about when you sleep, but just daydreaming, where you just sit and you wish and you hope and you fantasize about whatever. And that takes you out of your mind. And in that moment, you can find inspiration. You can find that kind of creativity that you need to solve a problem or to overcome a challenge. So then, as I said, maybe you think, what does creativity have to do with color? And maybe it has everything to do with color, because color is so creative. The color that you choose, that I'm going to offer you, is a personalized reading. The color that you choose on my, Gabrielle will post the website, I will interpret as your creative block. Then it's either a mental thing, an emotional thing, a spiritual thing. The other thing about creativity is that we can all improve our creative intelligence. And when you focus on these 7 pillars, you will inevitably become more creative and improve your creative intelligence. So if you think that you are maybe more a maker, you make pretty things with your hands, but there's some other creativity, maybe the vision is missing, we can bring in the color violet to see what can you do with your creations, what can you do with your handiwork, and see what's the bigger picture or the bigger meaning behind it. So that's the 7 pillars of creativity. Like I said, I believe we are so blessed, we are so fortunate to be able to co-create with life, with the universe, so that we live healthier, happier, and that we can graciously and gracefully overcome life's challenges. So my gift to you, as I said, is you fill in a color form. You pick one color in the color form, and I will then interpret that as your creative block and give you 1 or 2 hints and tips to overcome that block so that you can be the creative being that you are.
Wow, thanks a lot, Lynn. That's so inspiring. That's really inspiring.
Beautiful.
Really beautiful link, because it's so obvious that color is creativity, and you really embody that. And so please feel free to visit the website of Lynn. It's lynnpotrita.co.za. The informations about Lynn are also on my website, and Lynn is going to hold a workshop and a seminar on March 9th on this topic, and I'm very much looking forward to that. Thanks a lot, Lynn.
You're welcome. Thank you very much again for the opportunity.
Great, thanks. Well, now I do have the pleasure to give you my color gift. A few words to myself. I'm a holistic color consultant and color light therapist with over 30 years of experience, pioneering this work in Austria, here in Vienna and Austria. I'm an international speaker and presenter. I'm also a teacher for Hygeia color light therapy after Theo Gimbel. I have been in the past 5 years working with the International Light Association, and I'm past president of the International Light Association. I'm a systemic constellation facilitator, and I love to combine systemic constellations with color therapy. That's a special little invention of mine. And I was the one, because Lynn, you were talking about dreams. I had the dream 2 or 3 months ago of founding the Color Lights World Project, and to unite all the color and light experts to spread this wonderful energy. And I'm really happy that today we are 100 at our premiere. And now my little gift to you will be a small meditation. And I want first here to share with you a beautiful picture. Can you all see this beautiful picture?
Beautiful, yes.
So this is the picture of a color world. And I would like to say that we are all color worlds within ourselves, because we all do have all the energies of colors with all the meanings and symbolics within ourselves. And depending how we feel, where we are in our life, where we stand right now, what we need, we will have preferences for certain colors, and maybe we would even reject other colors. In my experience, what I love about colors, it's a language, it's a universal language, and it's very spontaneous. And what we are going to do now is a little kind of a test combined with a meditation. So the first thing is I want to ask you to please take a comfortable seating position, because we are going to do this in a little meditation. Make sure that you feel comfortable, that you sit comfortably, and please close your eyes. And when I'm going to ask you now one question, please rely on the first answer that comes to mind, because the first answer is always okay and good and interesting. See this color that you would be or that you are. Visualize this color, please. breathe into this color. Please feel this color. You can see how this color envelops you, so that you are completely immersed into this color. You can sense now how this color envelops you. Feel the energy of this color. Enjoy the energy of this color. And now, take your time to feel your color. And now, is there a certain part of yourself, your mind, your body, your soul, where this color wants to be? And you can see how this color moves maybe to this area of your self-being that needs this color or is this color. And you can breathe into this color and also breathe into the place, into the spot of yourself where you can see and sense this color. How do you feel now? Observe. Is anything changed now? Now? Does your color have a message ready for you? What does your color want to tell you? Just allow your color maybe to speak with you, to say something to you, to give you a message. Or maybe also a symbol, an image, or a vision. And breathe again, in and out. And now you can decide that you slowly, in your own pace, come back into the present of the here and now and take the message and the gift of your color with you. Okay, so, and when you are back here, please open your eyes and realize you are completely present again in the here and now. Okay, this was my little present to you. If you have any questions or want to ask me something, please feel free to write me an email, color./burish.at. You know my website already. And I will have the pleasure of running 2 Zoominars. It's going to be in April, I think. And the title of my Zoominars is going to be Thinking Outside the Box, with the help of color, light, systemic impulses, meditation, and visions. Welcome then. Yes, so, and now we are coming to our guests from Japan, from Tokyo, Japan. Maybe Masako, you want to show yourself and say hello?
Yes.
Mhm.
Thank you, Gabriel-san.
Okay. This
Okay.
is, yes.
Thank
This is
you.
also a mentor and counselor for various industries. She's the representative of the Association of Color Therapists in Japan. She manages her practice Color Works, a healing space, a mental and physical healing space for her clients. And her research is to make the best of light and color and bring this power into our normal lives. Welcome, Masako. And the session is Japanese with English translation. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Gabriel-san. Hello, welcome. My name is Masako Shimizu. 早速ですけれども、私がね、担当させていただくワークショップの中では、カナダのアナディ・マーテルさんという方が開発したセンソーラシステムを使わせていただきます。センソーラの光っていうのは、もともと光の波長を使って、脳波をね、コントロールすることで瞑想状態に持っていくということを目的として開発されたものなんですけれども、この脳波が、瞑想状態になると理性の部分が緩んでくるので潜在意識が上がってきやすくなります。今ね、もうクリスマスに向けてもう街中がイルミネーションで綺麗にね彩られてると思うんですけれども、このイルミネーションって光ですよね。でこの光っていうのが私たちの心をすごく強く動かします。なのでイルミネーションを見るとなんかこうわーっていう気分になったり、ついね声を上げてしまうほど心が動かされるっていうのが、光が私たちの心を動かしているということなんですね。もちろん大自然の中にある木々の緑とかお花のね色っていうのも私たちの心は動いていくんですけれども、色よりも光の方が強く私たちの心を動かします。しかも潜在的な部分から強く動かしてくれるんですね。でそれは光というものが、強い振動を持っているので、その振動が動きをね、持っているということなので、私たちの心に働きかけてくれるということになります。で実際に、5月のワークショップでは、通常私たちはこの頭の理性というところのジャッジが優位に働いているんですけれども、心の声は今何を、言おうとしているのかっていう、心とバランスというものを、チェックするワークも行います。
So in May, my workshop, we will do a color energy balance check between our thinking and real voice from the bottom of heart.
頭で望んでいるこっちですね、ここで言うと潜在意識ですけれども、頭で望んでいることと心が望んでいることがずれてしまうと、何かしらのストレスを生んでいくんですね。でこのセンソーラの光っていうのはこの頭と心のずれを調整してくれる役割を持ちます。で心っていうのは、内なる声とも言いますけれども、この内なる声が何色のエネルギーを必要としているのか、これを知った上でセンソーラを見ていくことで、よりセンソーラの光が脳波に影響を与えてくれるので、内側からの声を受け取りやすくなります。でこのセンソーラの光を浴びることで、心のメッセージを受け取るときに それが、言葉で受け取る人、イメージで受け取る人、体そのもので受け取る人、さまざまなタイプがありますけれども、答えはすべて自分の内側にあります。
So we just back to talk how people receive their message is after taking sensorial light. So some people may get the word, others may get the image, or someone may feel in body, so many kinds of way. But anyway, you have the message in your own.
でこれから今日は短いバージョンになりますけれども、センソーラの光を皆さんに見ていただきたいと思います。でこれから光を画面上で見ていただくんですけれども、可能な方はできるだけお部屋を暗くしてください。おそらく日本はミッドナイトタイムなので、皆さんの眠りを非常にね、いい眠りにしてくれると思いますのでね、可能な方はちょっとお部屋を暗くしていただけますか？日本の皆さんはもうね、眠いな感じになってきてるから、このまま寝ちゃうかもしれないけど。Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Just a moment.
ごめんなさい。私、モードを間違えて5分モードにしようと思ったのに、すごい長いモードかけちゃったので、途中で切ってしまいました。いかがでしたでしょうか？何か感じたことがありましたかね？そのロングバージョンで見ていただくと、もっといろんなものを感じたりするんですけれども、実際このセンソーラの光を回数を重ねて浴びていくことで、頭と心が徐々につながっていくようになるんですね。で、思考と心が、頭と心がつながると、自然に、体のボディの方もそれに応えてくるようになるので、体の健康にもつながっていきます。で、その力っていうのは、自分の理想とか思いを現実に変えてくれる力ともなってくれるんですよね。で、自分自身が理想とする現実を手に入れるためにも、センソーラの光っていうのはものすごいサポートになってくれます。今ね、感じた、見ていただいた色の中で一番好きだったり綺麗って見えた色が、やはり心に何かのメッセージを、持っています。で、ワークショップでは、何色が一番ね好きだったかっていうところから、真相、心の奥を紐解きたいと思います。Thank you so much.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, that's like feels like when dreams come true, when dreams become life and reality. Yes, we have, of course, many comments. Thank you very much, says Katharina Spallert. Arigato, Kurt Ebnöter, Sandra Jaramillo, thank you. Arigato, Els, Lely Henry as well. This is really awesome and amazing. Thank you so much, Masako-san, and thank you so much, Hiro-san, for your wonderful work of translating. What an experience. And I can say also, because I know the Sensora color light system live, and it's really amazing what is possible. The effect on the screen is really remarkable and really lovely. Yeah, thanks a lot, ladies from Tokyo. So yes, Masako will have her workshop on May 3rd. You can register for all the speakers and all the workshops already now. They are all online on my website already. We are going to invite Karl Rieberg as well to hold the workshop now that you are online, dear Karl. And thanks a lot. Please welcome back next week on December 19th. We are going to have another Color Lights Gifts to the World at 4:30 p.m. Central European Time. We are going to have another 5 or let's say 6 wonderful international presenters that will give you their gifts and presents. Many thanks to all the wonderful presenters and lovely having you here. Have a good day and enjoy your gifts and presents. See you.
Thanks, Gabriela. Thanks.
Hope to see you next week and see you again.
See you.
Thank you,
See you
Gabriela.
again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.